Hi y'all, in this video I'm going to show you a little bit about the program called GIMP. You'll be using this program for a couple different projects of the class, and hopefully this will give you a nice little introduction to it. There's a lot more to the program, but I'm just going to give you just the basics to get started and help you explore this program a little bit. Okay, whenever you go and you open up GIMP, this is the screen that's going to appear. One thing very quickly, the background here, that's not actually your drawing board. Make sure that you don't start drawing on that background because nothing will work there. So the first thing, just like any other program, you're going to have to create a new file. So come on up to File, New, and there's a couple different templates and sizes to go from, and you can pick from here. You can even make toilet paper if you really wanted to, CD cover, and so on. Okay, so we're just going to pick the US letter because that's a standard 8.5 by 11, and click OK. And then there's our template of where we're going to be drawing on. Okay, on my Mac users, the screen might be a little easier to follow for you because of all of the different dialog boxes. My PC users, I know this might take some getting used to just because of the different windows, but it will be easier as you go on throughout this program. Mac programs are typically set up in different windows, and that's what you're seeing here with this program with the different toolboxes and layers. One big thing, please do not exit out of those. If you do, they are fairly easy to get back, but you are going to be using those the whole time, so you want to make sure that you don't exit out of those. If you do exit out, just come up here to Windows, Recently Closed Docs, and then they'll appear for you. Okay, the first toolbox that we want to go over is this one on the far left. Some of these might look familiar just from the program Paint, so you'll be having an easier time with some of those. Some of the different ones, like the smudge tool, you can play around with. That one's kind of fun. But the easiest way to get acquainted with some of these new tools is just to scroll over them, see what they do, or even click on them and try them out for yourself. We're going to pick just your basic pencil, and you can change the colors. There's different ways of changing your colors. And the nice thing is whenever you pick a color that you really like, you can add it to your boxes here to keep. I already have this one preset for my pink layer that I'll be showing you later on, but you can keep those different colors, which is nice, especially if you are going back and forth between a couple different shades of the same color. You don't want to be surfing through and trying to waste a lot of time trying to get that exact color whenever you can just go and click on it. Okay, we're just going to start off with just regular black ink and click OK. Down below, you have some different options as well. So how heavy that tool is working, the different brushes, the sizing, and so on. So you can play around with those. There's different options here as well. On the other side is your layers commands. This we'll get right into. For your t-shirt design especially, you're going to have to separate each color into a different layer. I gave the example in that TLA of the smiley face. If you're making a smiley face, all of the black ink has to go on one picture. All of the yellow ink would have to go on another picture. Whenever you print, it has to be separated into those colors, and that's what we're going to do here with our drawing. It'll be one complete drawing, but it'll be separated into those different colors. Okay, so right now it's giving us a regular white background. If you're making a white t-shirt, perfect, you're already done, you already have your white color. I'll show you how to change this just by double clicking on it. Name it white t-shirt, so you know, hit enter so it'll save it in. And then that's your layer for your white t-shirt. So you can see it going away here with the eyeball click. The other box beside it will lock it so you can't edit that box. Okay, if you're doing a black t-shirt, double click on it again. Black t-shirt, enter. And now, now we can change the background of that. And yes, that was my neighbor singing it up. If you couldn't tell, I'm sitting outside enjoying the sunshine. Okay, so we're changing this to the black t-shirt. You can come on over here to the paint bucket and just make it all that black. And then there's your black t-shirt. I'm going to keep mine white just for this demonstration. So I'm going to change this back to white. And now I'm ready to start my other layers. Okay, these are the layers that you're actually going to be doing your drawings on. So you're going to come up here to Layer, New Layer. I'm going to make a pink layer just because that's my favorite color. Transparent. I want to make the background transparent, so whatever I'm drawing on, I'm going to see through it, so I'm going to see that white t-shirt behind it. Click OK. And I'm going to make one more layer because I'm making a two-colored t-shirt. So Layer, New Layer, and let's make this one my black layer. Transparent. These numbers here are just the numbers to match your actual sizing of your paper. Okay, so now I got a black layer, a pink layer, and my white t-shirt layer. On my black layer, I'm going to come on over, select my black ink, and that's where I can actually start drawing, or I can actually use some text or whatever I want to here. Okay, I'm going to start my text. And it's very small. Oops, let's move it here. There it is. There's my first one. And now I'm going, you can see over here on the side how it brought up on a new layer. This is very important. When you bring over, you copy and paste a picture into it, or if you're putting in new text, it pulls it up on a new layer. You're going to make sure that you merge the layers together. This is going on the black layer, so I'm going to right click on that layer, and I'm going to hit merge down. So now, there's my black layer, there's my white t-shirt, those are all together. I'm going to go over to my pink layer. I'm also going to put text in. I'm going to choose my pink. Okay, now that I have that typed in, I'm going to change my sizing here again. Okay, so now we're moving along here. Same thing here. I brought it up in a new layer, so we want to merge this down into the pink layer. So now I have my pink layer, my black layer, and my white t-shirt, and I'm getting pretty easy to get there. Feel free then to try out different techniques and different filters and so on. The filters are up here. Some of these are really neat, especially if you took a picture and you want to edit it to put it on the background, or edit in a way that you really can't tell what it is. So like, let's say you took a picture of your tires and you're making an off-road an off-road t-shirt and you want to put like the tire tracks going through the background of your t-shirt, you can come up here to filters and put some filters over those tire track pictures, so it'll pop out on your t-shirt design. But other than that, that's pretty much about it. You want to come on up once you're done to File, Save As. We'll just name it Sample. We'll save it to the desktop and save. And then what I would recommend doing is doing a screen capture by clicking the print screen button on your keyboard and doing that for each layer, moving that over to PowerPoint and saving those as JPEGs so you can upload these to Edline for grading. So if I went, here's my whole t-shirt design, print screen, I just hit on my keyboard, I can pull up a PowerPoint slide, let's see here. And I'll just show you the first one, but you're going to do that for each color choice that you have. Paste your picture in, go up to Format, Crop your image so you just have your border. Make that fit your page best you can. And then if I come up to File, Save As, make sure you save it here as the JPEG. And it'll come up, do you want to save it on every slide or current slide only? You want to do every slide, and it'll make it into a separate folder. I'm not going to resave that as a PowerPoint. So now if I go here under my sample, there's my picture of my t-shirt design, and then you'll have one of those for each of your images that you saved. And that would be it. I hope you enjoyed, and put any questions in your discussion board. Thanks, guys.